In a typical Nigerian market, space is money. Traders pay for it, sometimes twice a day, weekly, monthly, or yearly, depending on what they sell. Social distancing is surely a waste of market space in a typical Nigerian market, and this is a huge concern with the growing number of Covid-19 cases in the country. Months ago, there could have been measures to provide points of hand washing, but that will never be possible in a market which has thousands of people moving in and out of it on a daily basis. Face coverings were barely seen in the market, and when it happened, it is usually a scared customer whose heart would be beating at the level of carelessness exhibited in the market. Getting traders to talk to us was a big hassle. Most of the traders felt anything they say could be used against them by the government or their agents afterwards. So for those who agree, we promise 100% anonymity.
Coronavirus does not scare me anymore. I don't even believe in anything like that again. We don't understand what the government is doing, so we have to find a way to feed our families. They are also feeding their own. We are selling every day as long as we bring them to the market. People must eat no matter the situation.
Sometimes I'm scared though, but when I see others not being concerned, I join them relax. I have a face mask in my bag and I often wear it on my way home because sometimes the policemen disturb us. No one is forcing us to wear them in the market, so no one is worried.
Despite laws making face covering compulsory in most states of the country, people are still seen flouting it. Few people were tried via mobile calls set up by the government, and that was the end of it. This is a huge concern for the food sector, as these traders who deliver every produce to the final consumers are not always protected. Even when we are in a take responsibility era, there is still a mixed feeling of trust, especially between the people and the government, with Nigeria passing 40,000 confirmed cases mark recently.
Coronavirus is not our problem.
An elderly woman said to me, she bent over to catch some tomatoes trying to roll off their stalks, and when she sat back on her low stool, she gave me a stern look and ended with a smile and said,
We need our market to be better. No one cares about building the markets and making it better. All will keep hearing us, wear your face mask, put on the hand sanitizers and all that. What we want is a better market.
As rain splashed on umbrellas used by those outside the shops, I watched again as everything was touched before they were bought. And beyond that, a cash-based economy cannot do without contacts. And I wondered what keeps us safe.
I have a face mask. I even have my own hand sanitizer. But the truth is, I am tired of using them.
This woman is a butcher, and she asked me how many times she would be sanitizing her hands and if it will have effect on the meat she is selling, because she will always touch them.
No one else is using these things here. Not even my neighbors, who often laugh at me when I use face masks for a long time. They don't believe this pandemic is real, and that often worries me.
So this is the market, a typical Nigerian market, home for the worried, the careless, and the less concerned. Whatever we believe does not change the fact that COVID-19 is real. It has made a lot of people sick and has also killed others. Even when our worship centers are closed down, the market is one place that will always be open, because we must eat no matter what. Something has to be done through education and enforcement to make traders and buyers understand that it is safety first. This action has to be taken as soon as possible, because if anything ever happens to our markets, where else will our food come from?